People, how do you change what you don't like into what you like? Like, how do you change what you are into something that is what you want? How do you change? You know, I think change comes from within. So it's got to be something you want. I think if you're changing for other people, I don't think, if you're doing something for other people, I don't think that's the right reason. You know, there might be some fine nuances in there, but on the overall, in general, I think you gotta wanna change for yourself. You wanna change for the better, you know, but it comes from within. But it's not easy. If it was easy, if change was easy, everybody would be doing it. People would just be waking up like, I don't like the person I am, I'm gonna be this person. But I think it's an inward battle, it's an inward fight. Why do I say it's a battle and a fight? Because it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. Most battles are hard, most fights are hard, isn't it? So it's a hard one. It's looking at the man in the mirror, innit? And remember, there's no hiding those secrets from yourself, innit? You are the skeleton in the closet. There is no skeletons in the closet when you're dealing with yourself. You are the fucking closet. You are the skeleton. You are the custodian of all your thoughts, secrets, and things that you do and things that you want to change about yourself, you know? And then change might be hard because of your environment as well. You could still be in an environment where you've got things around you that are pulling you that way, this way, to do things that you don't want to do no more, things that you're not comfortable with. So I think change comes from within. I think change is hard. I don't think it's an easy thing, you know, and I think it's a gradual thing. I think if you try and change too much about you at once, it's going to be a bit too tough. And then, you know, like I always say, if you have a big goal that you want to achieve, you should set small goals in between them, like checkpoints, because the big goal might be all the way over there. And if it's all the way over there, it's going to be far away. When you sit down and you start thinking about this goal that's all the way over there, it's going to be hard to get there. But if you have these checkpoints along the way, every time you get to a checkpoint, you're going to be like revitalized, rejuvenated. You're going to feel happy that you've reached a checkpoint. And then if you reach enough goals, you know, you'll get to the biggest goal that you wanted, you know. So I feel like change is possible for everyone, you know. Everyone can change. It's in all of us to become better, you know. And I think we're supposed to change anyway as people. Like, you can't be doing what you was doing, like when you're in your 30s, you can't be doing what you was doing in your 20s. Do you know what I mean? When you're in your 40s, you can't be living the way you was in your 30s. You gotta change. We have to evolve, you know? Time changes, doesn't it? Like, things change over the decades, don't they? Fashion, slang, fucking cars, fucking everything changes. Technology improves and gets better. So why shouldn't we improve and get better as people? Do I know people who are still living the same way as when we was young? Yeah, I do, but it's a small minority of them. It's not most of them, you know. Most people that I grew up with are doing better things in life, you know. Some are still on the same merry-go-round, visiting the same places, hanging with the same people, but some people are not. Most people have evolved, most people are moving forward, most people are getting better, you know. We get wiser, we get more knowledge as we get older, but it's putting that knowledge into practice and doing the things that we've learned along the way and not doing the things that we've learned along the way. So change is it's very tricky, but I think you got to want to change. You have to want to change, you know. Yeah, you just got to want to change, man. I think a lot of people don't want to change, but again, I think a lot of people do want to change. It's very contradictory what I just said, but it's hard to change. And like I said as well, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. But the greatest rewards come from your hardest battles. You know, your greatest rewards are gonna come from your hardest battles. So don't shy away from your hardest battles. Lean into them. You'll be rewarded greatly in the end. You know what I mean? And if you're coming from a certain life and you can change, you don't even understand how much people you'll motivate to want to change as well. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're coming from a life of crime and you can change that around and start to do better in life, a lot of people will be looking at you. A lot of people won't even tell you that they're inspired by you or by the things that you're doing. Yeah, most people won't. You know, only a select few will look at you and say, yo, you inspired me to change. But you're not doing it for them, and you're not doing it for that, you're not doing it for the crowd to cheer you. You're doing it because you know it's the right thing to do, innit? So you will inspire a lot of people changing your life around. You won't be told by a lot of people that you inspired them. You know, only the real ones will tell you that you've inspired them. Not even to change, though, just inspired them, or that they're proud of you. You know, but you got to do things for yourself. Like I said, you don't do things for the crowd. You don't do things for the applaud. You don't do things for the roar of the people. Look at him. You're not doing it for look at him. You're doing it because you know it's the better thing to do. You know, you want to be an example to your people, to the people around you, to the young people around you. You know, someone said to me, the type of person I was, they'd never expect me to be doing the things that I'm doing today. And I was like, yeah, man, respect for that. You know, it helps you. It doesn't help you to maintain what you're doing, but it helps. It helps. It helps to make you know that you've inspired someone. You know, that people are watching, innit? And no matter what you do, don't worry. Someone's gonna have something negative to say. So just do it anyway. Do what you have to do to get where you have to get. As long as you don't shit on nobody. You know. And don't be afraid to do what you have to do, neither. Because remember, you buy the red one, they'll say you should have brought the white one. You get the big one, they'll say you should have got the small one. So just do it anyway. Just do it like Nike said.